Where do we start? Tesla. What do you think of Tesla?
I love Tesla. Like, I follow Elon Musk on Twitter.
Oh my
And, like,
God.
even the controversies I find funny.
Right?
Like, I'm like, Elon knows what he's doing. And
Yeah,
then, like,
he knows his marketing skill. And
yeah.
isn't it interesting too? Because we're both in CMP and we talk about this all the time: advertising, marketing, and he doesn't pay to advertise, right, at all for Tesla. Like he does it all, but his marketing is brilliant. Like you said, with those controversies to get the free online talk. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, it's free advertising.
I mean, like, I don't even know if he really did this on purpose, but the, like, becoming a meme thing, like, with PewDiePie and all of that,
Yeah.
like, honestly, genius.
Yeah,
like,
brilliant.
Because then he has all of the fanboys of PewDiePie that are like, I really think Teslas are cool. And
Right?
then, like, David Dobrik, the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. He's smart 'cause he's working with these YouTubers that are, like, almost his direct audience, the younger people that are watching YouTube, which, if you watch YouTube, you probably have an understanding of technology, and like, because, you know, it's kind of new-ish type thing, you know? So it's like, by watching that, you're kind of...
And then, like, self-driving cars they're just not very appealing to people that
Yeah.
have driven their entire lives.
Very
That's,
true.
like, a scary change for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a good idea to market to someone that's younger.
Exactly. Exactly.
Even though they are more pricey, but they're not that bad.
Yeah, they're not too bad. Well, I was thinking about that same thing. Is like, my fiance paid $22,000 for her Jeep, and I'm like, for a brand new Jeep, and I'm like, that's nice. Like that's nice. But I'm like, if I paid, especially when a tax credit was a thing, it was like $7,000 off, and I think it came to like $32,000 for the Tesla Model 3, and I was like, we pay extra $10,000 and we got a Tesla. Are you kidding me? And it's electronic, self-driving.
Yeah.
No oil, gas changes, lower maintenance.
Updates all the time.
Isn't that the coolest part too? Is like, you in this tech, like, you buy your car, here's your car. And now you're like, oh, by the way, I made your mileage faster. You're like, what? It's like, oh, by the way, I released YouTube games, video game, like all these things on your little monitor.
It's awesome. Like, I think that should be how things work. I mean, like, we buy an iPad and we're like, we expect updates.
Yeah.
So I think our cars should work the same.
Yeah, exactly. And I think a lot of people kind of hate Tesla on the fact that they think it's like going to take over the car and drive for them. They're like, oh, it's so scary.
No.
It's like, well, you could get a Tesla and not use it.
You can do both.
Yeah, for real. Like, it's like, you don't have to trust it.
But like, also, it makes things significantly safer.
Exactly.
And then there's like research that shows that when you're trying to merge onto the interstate and no one's letting you in, it causes backups. But when cars can communicate with each other, it will just seamlessly let everyone continue going the same speed limit.
Right.
And it works so much more efficiently. Like, it fixes traffic.
It's insane. It makes so much more sense. I feel like no one wants to miss this, but it's like, humans are flawed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in reality, it's like, I think that's just like I don't know, what am I, millennial? The millennial in me or whatever. That's all like, yo, trust tech because tech's tech, and, you know, we're imperfect. So
Yeah.
Imperfect.
Imperfect.
I plugged it secretly. You know what's up?
Subtle.
Subtle plugs.
That's funny. Okay. Yeah, but I totally agree. Like, it makes sense to do that.
And kind of give it to their hand. Because it's like, have you ever been in a Tesla?
No, I want to so bad. Have you?
Yes, I rented one.
That's dope.
Yes. I was like, I want one, and there's a guy in black. The same app I was telling you about, it's called Turo. They're not sponsoring me, maybe they should, but Turo's amazing, and they let you go to the app, and you can like search your local area of people that put their own cars. It's kind of like Airbnb, but for cars. So people post up their own cars, and they can let other people rent it. And Turo has policies that will cover you in case they break your stuff, or like, it's awesome. So
That's
it's like
genius.
It's brilliant, right?
Yeah.
And so you can just go on there, and like, people have like old beat up cars, but you can rent it for like $20-$25 a day, and then you got a car for a day.
That's nice.
But I was scrolling through, and I was like, $100 for a car. Wait, a Tesla? I could rent a Tesla for $100 a day.
It.
I was like, it's my birthday a couple years ago. I was like, like, you know, right?
Treat yourself.
Booked it. But feeling it, like, it is kind of, it is a little sketch at first when you like let the car. Because obviously you don't feel that movement. And when you're going 80 on a freeway, you're like, this is
scary.
But you like just let it go and just feel it like totally switch lanes for you and control everything. And you're just like, whoa. Like, and it's doing it way better than I can. Like, it's like literally like perfectly aligned by like center of the road, and will switch perfectly and at perfect timing. And if the car like way ahead of me will brake, it will slow down. Because it can do all that faster than our minds can work.
Uh-huh. Yeah, people always point to the example of like, well, what if it had to choose between like hitting an elderly woman or killing a baby? And it's like, the car wouldn't make that decision. The car would just stop.
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't have to do one or the other. Like, You're making a false
Yeah,
equivalency.
for real. Humans will hit both.
Yeah, like a human would be like, I'm scared, and like
yeah,
kill
literally.
everyone. Like,
Yeah, literally.
yeah, and then another thing where people are always scared, like you're gonna lose a lot of money or jobs because you're gonna lose truck drivers. But I think that you're just gonna have that's gonna happen no matter what. Like automation is gonna happen.
Exactly.
So then you need those people will end up finding other jobs, and then they'll have other opportunities coming in the automation world. So I think it's like it's trade-offs, but it's scary.
It is scary. Yeah, definitely. But it's like right now, like Tesla has that Tesla Semi. And any truck driver right now should embrace that, because if their company was, or them themselves were able to get that Tesla semi truck, it is amazing in every sense of the way. The length it can go, the power it has, how much it can pull, and how nice and clean the actual area looks on the inside. Like, it's futuristic in every sense, and it makes their job easier.
Yeah.